Today we're making poached pears with creme anglaise. I hope that's how you say it.
We don't know, it's okay. But either way, it's an excellent dessert to impress your date or your guest. And the best part, it is really, really simple.
If you're new to kind of cooking, we do sous vide recipes and a lot of other experiments and recipes as well. So make sure to subscribe and click that notification bell so you know when we have a new video.
All right, so let's get started. First things first, we have 2 pears. These are Bosc?
Yeah, B-O-S-C.
Okay, so these ones are really firm, even though we've had them for a while. So these ones will take a little longer to cook, but the first step for any of this is to peel it. We're gonna peel it all the way down. So once you have it peeled, the one thing you want to remember is to keep the stem. If there's no stem, no problem, but try and keep the stem. I think it just looks nicer in presentation. The next thing we're going to do is core out the seeds. So I'm using this small apple corer. I'm going to put it down into the bottom. You can also use a melon peeler, but this is what I do. I stick my paring knife in the bottom and I just give it a little twist. Here we go.
Did we get everything?
Got everything.
Not bad.
So that's what we do. So that's one beautiful pear, and then we're gonna do the other one.
So the next step is to put the pears and the aromatics together. We have brown sugar, cinnamon, anise, cardamom.
Green cardamom, cracked. So you want to put on your chopboard, use the back of your knife or something blunt and just give it a little crack so that the aromatics can come out.
A slice of ginger, some mace, and a little bit of nutmeg.
All right, all in.
With honey.
We're using water, but instead of water, you can use wine or you can use juice, and that would help to color your pear. But today we're gonna use water. In with the water and in with the pears. Okay. And so let's set this aside for now, and let's prepare our creme anglaise.
Now the cool thing about this dessert is that you can do them both at the same time in the same water bath.
Yep.
We have a blender here and we're gonna put all these ingredients in the blender to make the creme anglaise. We have some heavy cream, egg yolks.
I broke them by accident.
Sugar.
Yep.
And some vanilla.
And we're gonna just give it a quick blitz to mix it all around. You can also just stir it with a whisk. You can do it all by hand, it all works. And that's it. So the next step, you can put it into a jar or you can put it into a bag. I think it'll fit. Give it a try.
Will it fit? Will it fit?
We want to try and be a little more environmentally friendly. Okay, ready?
Yes.
For this one, we're gonna go finger tight, put on your cap, and when your finger doesn't turn anymore, and that's all you go.
Why do you do that?
You wanna do it finger tight because the mixture and the heat will expand, and you don't want it to crack the glass. By going only finger tight, the air can escape.
So we're gonna put the pear and the creme anglaise in the water bath at 185 degrees Fahrenheit for about 1 to 2 hours. That depends on whether your pear is ripe or not. So about an hour mark, you want to take it out, touch it and squeeze it and see if it's soft enough. If it is, you take it out. If not, you just leave it in there for a little longer.
Yeah, and we're going for like you can cut it with a spoon kind of softness.
So our pears are actually less ripe than we thought. We had to put them in for 2.5 hours, but now I think the consistency is what we wanted.
And it's important to just test it before taking it out, that way you know. It's gonna be somewhere between 1 and 3 hours depending on what kind of pear and how ripe your pear is. When you take your creme anglaise out, it might be a little thick, it might have some lumps in it, or maybe it turned into creme brulee. So you put it back into here, just give it a quick blitz, like maybe 3 seconds tops, and just so it comes back into liquid form, and that way you can pour it in.
So to plate it, we put down the creme anglaise, put down the pear, then just sprinkle some cinnamon and some sea salt, a lot of cinnamon.
Yeah, she went a little heavy with the cinnamon.
Yeah, I'm like, I wanted to make sure it shows up on camera.
It shows up all right.
Yes, and then just some mint leaves or, you know, even basil would be nice too.
Basil would be good.
Yeah, or even like some balsamic glaze, whatever you want.
All right, let's give it a try. It smells so good though.
Yeah, it's very aromatic.
So, another thing, you can serve this dish hot or cold. We wanted to serve it hot, although now it's room temperature, but that's okay. But you can make this in advance, put in your fridge and serve it cold as well.
Yep. Oh, let me help you.
You taste the sweetness of the pear. Of course, you taste the cinnamon.
It's not just cinnamon. In the pear, I can taste the ginger. I can taste a little bit of the star anise. It's very nice. The pear itself is very like very spiced.
Yeah, this is a spiced pear.
Yeah. I feel like when you see poached pear, you're like, ooh, this sounds so fancy, but this is actually so easy to make, and I would definitely make it at home. It looks like $1 million.
Yep.
But it was so simple.
If you don't feel like making the creme anglaise, just melt some ice cream. That's what it is, right? It's just a base to ice cream.
I guess.
This is the same thing. This is exactly how you make ice cream. So, just a fancy way for melted ice cream. That's what it is.
Well, if you like this video, please give us a thumbs up. It helps us with the YouTube algorithm. And if you have any questions or feedback, please let us know in the comment section down below. Push it down?
Push it down?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's easier that way.
Savage is here.